I'm on my third or fourth whiskey, depending on how you measure these things. In between the drams that I'm drinking and tasting on these videos, I have another one going for when I'm editing the videos in between. So, third or fourth, something like that. This one is the Bladnoch Samsara. Now, I picked this up some time ago. I would say the 4th of March. April, May, almost, it's June, 3 months ago. I'm going to open this up first. And then, after opening it up, I'm going to read what it says on here and on there, and so on, and tell you how much it cost and everything like that. What a fancy box. It has a magnetic or something. Anyway, it closes quite positively. It's quite a rigid box too. That will make another brick in the wall back there. Alright, let's get this open first. Then pour a dram and read what it says on the information on the box and on the bottle. If I can get this plastic thing off. I think I've got it now. Sort of. It's always a challenge, you know, depending on. Seems that every distillery has a trick to this. Yeah. Okay. Now, so far, I've enjoyed every Bladnoch I've ever had, and hopefully, this will not be an exception. It's got a nice stopper with a natural cork, and the cork was wet, probably because I shook it around. A little difficult to pour, but that's okay, just because of the square bottle with the very short neck, and you get some on your fingers as you pour. All right. So it says on here, Bladnoch, Lowland single malt Scotch whiskey, Samsara. Matured in Californian red wine and bourbon casks. Limited release, non-chill filtered, 46.7% alcohol by volume. Celebrating 200 years. Oh, so this is like a 200-year anniversary special. Wow. Lowland single malt Scotch whiskey, non-chill filtered, 46.7%, Bladnoch Samsara. A salute to the rebirth of our 200-year-old distillery. Our award-winning master distiller, Ian McMillan, hand-selected every cask to bring together this luscious single malt, full-bodied and fragrant with a rich core and lingering tail. A tribute to rare Lowland single malt Scotch whiskey, spirit of the Lowlands. Bladnoch Samsara. Imported by Enotica Tobacco Importers WW. Enoticobacco.ca. Okay. This side says, In Galloway, a collection of dark stone buildings sit perched on the river Bladnoch, with a rich history dating back to 1817. Bladnoch is one of the oldest Scotch whisky producers in Scotland. Okay. For a distillery with a rich 200-year history, the Bladnoch story is only just beginning. Oh, 1817. So this may have been released some time ago. Distilled, matured, bottled in Scotland. Product of Scotland. Bladnoch Distillery, Galloway, Scotland. Imported by 21st Century Spirits Commerce.ca. Huh? How can it be imported by two importers? According to Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic. Oh, okay. Weird. Weird. So it's imported by one company on one side and by a different company on the other side. Who knows? This is just bizarre. And we might as well say what it cost before I start nosing and all that. Okay, $126.99 Canadian. So $2.7 divided by 2 is goods and services tax, $6.35 plus 12.7 is equal to $19.05. That's $19 in taxes plus 10 cents plus $126.99. 146 Canadian dollars and 15 cents out the door. Unless you pay Interact, then it's 146.14. That's not cheap, but it is a 200-year anniversary special. I had some stronger and some peated whiskey before this, so I might as well have cracker time. Oat cake, Stockings from the Orkney Islands. These are great. Enjoying whiskey is all about taking your time. If I don't rush through these videos, it's because I'm relaxing and I'm enjoying the experience. I have enough rushing and stressing at work where I have to move fast and I have to do things fast. And I'm most often rushed. I was almost about to taste it. I'm only beginning to smell it, to nose it. I gotta clean all the peated whiskey that I drank before. Okay, it wasn't heavily peated, but it was slightly peated. And this ensures that I will get all of the peated flavors out of my mouth before I start with this. The oat cakes are so dry that they absorb all of the saliva in your mouth, all of the saliva that might be carrying any previous flavors from whiskey that you had before. And it leaves you with no whiskey flavors left in your mouth to try another one. Looks like a typical Lowland malt. This one will be gentle. Just got to get the oat cakes out of the few teeth that I have remaining. It's a bit annoying when there are oat cakes lodged between your teeth. Gentle and malty. A little bit of honey. A little bit of fruits. Things like white grapes. Like the white grapes you get in a Del Monte fruit cup. You know, it's been years since I've had Del Monte fruit cup. But there are so many whiskey notes that take me back to it. I'm reminded of the white grapes and the syrup, the liquid that you get in the Del Monte fruit cup. I will have to get some Del Monte fruit cup. But I don't think my memory needs refreshing. Yep, Del Monte fruit cup and the syrup that it comes in. Limited release. So this may be the last one I ever get of this. Oh no. Excuse me. I was getting so much into the nosing, and I was trying to get more, and I ended up inhaling some of it. And that burns the inside of the nose just a little bit. That's okay. I got some hairs in my nose that got to be burnt out anyway. Yeah, I'm still getting some of that fruit cup and not much else on the nose. On the palate, let's try it now that we've gone in for 14 minutes already. Oh, once again, fruity on the nose. On the taste, on the palate. It's the same thing. It's some of those pineapples and white grapes and the syrup from the Del Monte fruit cup all over in my mouth, coating the mouth on every side. I think this is not giving me its full potential. Very mouth-watering, though. Although there is no age statement on the bottle, this may take some time to open up. I'll take another sip and try it again. And this may require some water, the addition of some water to open it up. Because for 46.7%, it's kind of light. Like a lot of other Lowlands. Auchentoshan, Glenkinchie come to mind. It is remarkably easy drinking for something at its alcohol by volume level. Looks like this video is going to take a little longer than I anticipated. Well, let's see what happens with just a little bit of water. That should be quite enough. Got some legs coming down fast. It's light. It's subdued on the nose. Once again, Del Monte fruit cup, white grapes, pineapples, a tiny little bit of maltiness. I'm not getting a lot of vanilla or caramel or any of that. It's just fruity. With the addition of water, it's still fruity, with perhaps a hint of white pepper. Now, have I destroyed my taste buds with what I had before? I don't know. I may have to come back to this. Maybe it's intended to be easygoing and harmonious and nothing in your face here. No off-putting notes. but then there doesn't seem to be much going on. I'm getting a little bit of custard. Now I'm getting a little bit of vanilla custard on the nose. And it took time and water to bring that out. It's subtle though. It's almost like vanilla ice cream that's turned down to 1 out of 10. Oh, there's that Del Monte Fruit Cup pineapple and white grape again. Yeah, if you like Del Monte Fruit Cup, you'll love this. Oh, have I gone on? Yes, I have gone on. Slantula.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.